technology is moving so quickly that you have objects that are totally obsolete, that were beautiful at their time. As I say, let's just turn it around, let's look it upside down, let's kind of turn it inside out in a way, and see if there's any life left to it. I would say 90% of the art in here is painted on recycled billboard vinyl, so I actually stretch recycled vinyl into canvases, and in some cases, I think some of the more interesting ones are cases where artists will actually paint over the imagery that's been part of the advertising.
This is on a Spanish AT&T ad, so the La Nueva was part of the background that he's painted over.
We're starting a project called Second Saturday at Eco LA, which is the second Saturday of every month. We're installing a new billboard art piece directly over the gallery, and at the openings you'll see the next month's piece being painted live. So there's kind of engaging people in what's to come.
This billboard will be seen 1 million times this month, and most of the people who walk by here or drive by don't get the opportunity to go to the Getty or LACMA or just other art forums. It's not part of their daily routines.
But I was sitting right about here and I heard this thump, and I thought someone had actually fallen off the building. So I went outside, and it wasn't a body, but it was this rolled up bundle of billboard vinyl that had been just taken off from the billboard over the gallery. Most of them, get thrown out. So it was only later that I actually came up with the idea of using it as a painting surface, and here we are like 5 years later. To date, we've had a wonderful sponsorship agreement with something called the Vinyl Institute, and they have given to projects that involve recycling. It's allowed us to have a public visibility that we need, and is really what our story is about. Plastic can be recycled, but the problem with these billboard vinyl is that it's a layered kind of composition. So the PVC is actually bonded into the material. You can't take the individual elements and break them out the way you could a plastic milk container. When these go into landfills, they're never going to decompose.
Something like 450 million square feet of billboard gets thrown into landfills every year.
One of the challenges of what we're doing is that I think when people see them, they don't really know what they're looking at. I mean, they know that they're not being sold something, but it's a fine line between having original art and having it just be another billboard. If we all wasted differently, the future would be a different place. So for me, I just find it as a source of inspiration. I think the artists do too. We're not just solving the problem of getting stuff out of landfills, it's actually creating inspiration.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I find that just a cool concept, and the fact that we're, green at the same time is kind of icing on the cake.